Oh, that felt better. We talk about the transitions of this time of year, right? Where how's this one going to be? How's that one going to be? And trying to get them through those last little hurdles is tough, right? Great Bet has had his moments where he was on a line or a little out of gear. We had to change his shoes. I warmed this horse up today and he ripped one of his shoes off. Now we had mushroom bars on him up front because he was a little sore over the last month, and we were just trying to get him to where he was comfortable. Is he any good? Is he going to be all right? I don't know. I mean, let's be honest. There isn't a human on earth saw that qualifier coming. Me being one of them. He had some talent, but I never really went with him because he always paced good. And the few times that I did go with him, I thought he had a little pop. But what would that translate to? I have no idea. Warmed him up today, he rips his shoe off. And it rolled off the track. Just like God himself came down and plucked it off the track. He didn't want us to wear those shoes on him anymore. So took the bar off him, which I would have loved to do, but I wouldn't have opted to do it today. Took the bars off him because we couldn't find the other bar. I didn't want the blacksmith to waste all morning making another one up when our ultimate plan was to get those shoes off of him. You've heard me talk the last few days about removing flip-flops from some of the trotters, putting trotting swedges on. Now, Great Bet removed his shoe, so we just went with a full swedge. And he warmed up good. But the one thing I didn't want to do was go out, oh my God, it's annoying, go over the half in 4 and go a mile in 2, 2, and 2. So I knew that Jody's horse looked like they had earplugs on him. This thing looked like a big football player. I still don't. I'm thinking to myself, 2-1, 29 flat in the end of it would be an acceptable mile for Great Bet. That's kind of what I would have been fine with. They said, I would like the fact that he not put his nose on the gate. They said go, snap, right over to the front, stopped him on a dime. But now the question is, can we start him back up? Right? I don't know. And I knew that Jody was going to go a pretty good quarter because he's letting him roll through a quarter and 30 seconds. I'm like, I don't think I want this guy to suck the life out of me. I'm just going to hang back. That's a tough thing for a young horse to do. It's a little bit deflating, I'm sure, is when the guy behind you is holding you back as the other horse is pacing away from you. He's got me by 10. I'm at the half and 1, 1, and 2. Now I said, you know what? Let's just come a half 59, maybe 58. He feels good. I didn't see 56 and 2 coming. I can tell you that right now. He paced as hard as he could getting into the turn, right through the wire, and felt like $1 million. In fact, felt like a different horse. That horse that just qualified has never showed up training. Never, ever. That's the first time that horse right there has ever showed up. It's like he's got schizophrenia and he was waiting at the back of the classroom and then, saw the starting gate and said, oh, it's my turn. And away he went. Because he was very good. Very, very good. I know that I can almost hear James's teeth grinding, and I opened the door with insider trading today. That's not true. I don't even know if he saw me go on the track with her, but I put the hobbles on her, zipped her a quarter of a mile. She felt comfortable. We did make some of those shoeing changes. I like to say the wholesale shoeing changes where, okay, stop what we're doing, strip everything down, start over, fresh canvas. And that's kind of, I guess not wholesale because I left her shoes on up front. She is wearing flip-flops. I do want to leave them for now. They're cut out. They seem fine. We're going to change her shoes behind. Now, the wrinkle here is she will be into qualify Tuesday. I'm going to warm her up with her new shoes on. She didn't train with those shoes on today. She trained with the ones she's always had on. I just don't know if they're conducive to speed at this point. So I asked the blacksmith, remove those hind shoes, put them on her door. Just put a half-run-half swedge with a trailer, which is not normal for a trotter either, but a little trailer, not a big one, just a little one on her. We'll warm her up like that with the hobbles on Tuesday. If she feels bomb-proof and very, very good, then off to the races. We're going to qualify her, and if not, slide her other ones on and we'll get her around. But she felt very comfortable. I made some huge equipment changes too. Here's a filly that's been skittish her whole life. Took all the garbage off her, left the martingale on her, let her head down a bit and put an open bridle on her. Actually, Amy goes, do you want to go with her? I said, I don't think I trust anybody else to go with her. With an open bridle on, she might just open fire. What I mean by that jokingly is she might start kicking. First time with an open bridle, this filly, it wouldn't have shocked me. In fact, I would have said she was more likely to kick than not. But I wanted to see what she'd do. She loved it. Went out with her open rod. Now looked at the gate a little bit when I zipped her that quarter, but felt comfortable. And that is the first step to making everything right, is that comfort level. Stress has to come down. Comfort has to come down with shoeing. Put the hobbles on her. Do I think she needs the hobbles? No, maybe not. But for now, she can. Not going to hurt her. So I went that quarter with her. She was fine. I warmed up, ready for landing. He's on that left line a little bit. I think I'm just going to ask the vet to do his knees today. He is a tactical landing. With every tactical landing we've had, their knees bother them from time to time. And we go through this all the time, right? Bruno was a little stiff in his knees the other day. We're working on him to see if he's okay. Get him good. George of the Jungle, had to stop with him. We had times where Seasons of Love, she had what I would call an altered training schedule, a hybrid training schedule to protect her knees and feet. So this isn't new, right? That's why we had the shoes on Great Bet. So, ready for landing. Doesn't show me his knee is sore, but he is hanging on that left line. Now, that's a good thing and a bad thing. Left line, annoying. You have to drive him, and you should kind of twist it around a little bit. But if he runs in at all, that's when he starts losing confidence and making breaks. But I don't want him running out. I want him running out because of the equipment, not because his left knee is sore. I don't see it, but that doesn't mean that there's not something bubbling there. And he's a big, big boy. I don't want him to start getting sore. Then you're just going to see him start getting back into making breaks. And that's certain. So probably going to do the knees on him. Lonely Lakewood trained good today. Very happy with him. Kind of felt a little bit bad, actually. Jonathan Drury helped us out at the open house. And then he actually schooled Lonely Lakewood. Amy had messaged me, said I was talking to Jody. He went with McPaisley, and he said, hey, if you need a driver for Lonely Lakewood, I'll be there. Kind of off the cuff, but not really. So anyway, Jody's driving Lonely Lakewood on Tuesday. Nice colt, still very, very green. If he wasn't this green, we probably would have him in Kentucky with Pickpocket, to be honest. But he's going to need some gate work. He's going to need some race work. This trip Tuesday will go a long way for him. So I was very happy with both of those trainers today. Happy with what I saw from our girl Insider Trading. Just a quarter of a mile, but just the confidence, the comfort, and the serenity, the stress level coming down just seemed, especially for a horse that just qualified yesterday. Went a very good mile yesterday. Aside from that break, the math of the mile was strong. For her to come out today and have some fun training, that says to me, one, she's sound, and two, she's looking to get her act together. So, very happy with the way today went. We had a great day yesterday. Really happy with what I saw from Yo Mister. The pull the shoes thing, as I said, much like, it's the green shoes, right? Insider Trading, Flash Fly, and pull the shoes. They're just a little quirky. I think we're on the right track with all three of those fillies. We schooled Flash Fly with hobbles on and her shoes changed. Was she perfect? No, but she was better. And I did come off in 57 apiece with her on Tuesday. She's going back on Tuesday. Insider Trading, Thursday, back Tuesday. And pull the shoes. She doesn't need to race next week. So I said to Tim, don't hurry. Just get the same thing. Keep her quiet. Keep her happy. Make those shoeing changes we talked about. I think that'll help her. And then if you want to go out and school her quietly, go ahead. And I think that's what's going to happen this week, man. Just a lot going on. This is a different time of year. It's exciting time of year, man. You see Great Bet, man, that was uplifting. I honestly, I think we all thought the same thing. He's just a horse, right? Where is he going to race? A prospect or, I don't know, maiden somewhere? Who knows? Is he going to be good enough to race in the grassroots? Not from what we saw, but still, you never know. And every year, one horse just comes to life. That's a mile and 57.4 off of what? He's trained at Grand River in 2.5. Then we schooled him in 2.3. But there was no indication that there was a 57 mile anytime. Certainly not a half in 56. That was not advertised anywhere on that horse. And he was just a different boy today and a welcomed, very, very welcome training mile. So our qualifying mile, great qualifier for him. We got some horses in to go today in different places. I don't know. I'm not doing anything. I'm going to watch my boy play baseball in Cambridge. I did have to. I know I said that Ollie will come first this summer, and he will. But there has to be a balance also. And when it came to tomorrow, the sheet did fool me. Now, I have to be honest. If I knew that Spitfire was racing for 47 and not 100, would I have taken the same initiative? I don't know. I'm trying to be as honest as I can. I think no. I think no. I think I may have just stayed home. So I'm going to go over race Spitfire, race Tailgate Buzz. I think I got like 5 drives. I'll be back in Ontario by 10:30ish tomorrow night. My wife is going over. She's got a babysitter. She's going to go over to the North American Cup. It's a one day of the year. I think she's a little bummed that I'm not going to be there the whole night. But I suspect by the time I arrive, she'll be happy. I think she'll have some drinks into her and she'll be happy. And we'll get to see the latter part of the card. The card ends at like 11:30. I'm going to catch the last 3 or 4 races of the card tomorrow night. But I keep coming back to it. If it wasn't 100, it was 47. Would you have went? I don't know. But either way, I'm going. Kings County, I'm going to race him. I'm going to race Tailgate Buzz. I'm going to race Spitfire, a horse for Tim, a horse for Stacy, and then I'm off to Ontario. So with that, it looks like we have a great weekend ahead. We had some great races yesterday, and hopefully some great races coming up. So with that, I'll let you go. That is your Friday recap so far. I don't know if we have a bunch tonight. If we do, I'll probably give you a recap at some point. Anyway, take care. Have a great day. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Ontario.